taking a look at a couple of different things that came up in some of our podcast episodes. So Dan Garfield said that using Kubernetes as a central data store allows tools like Argo to detect and sync drift in your infrastructure. In comparison, tools like Terraform externalize their state and are harder to track. Is the market moving to tools like Crossplane to provision infrastructure and away from Terraform?
Yeah, I can't tell if the market's moving or not. I think, to the best of my knowledge, I don't think Crossplane is widely adopted yet. But I do think there are distinct use cases for Terraform and Crossplane. So, while I like Crossplane, I think it gives you obviously the operator-driven way to manage infrastructure as code, right? And obviously there is this reconciliation loop that comes, with this pattern that does not exist in Terraform out of the box, which is pretty nice. I think in my mind, Crossplane basically is the missing piece for allowing end-to-end developer independence, especially when you combine it with, the self-validations on the kind of compositions, resources. And actually, like one use case we built when I was working at Riskify, is a use case that we provided a full independence with Helm and Argo CD for our developers, and essentially we would develop some kind of basic Helm charts, and they would just combine it, use it as umbrella charts, and have their application. But the missing piece there was actually, how to define IAM roles, how to define F3 buckets, Kafka topics, all that. Which obviously, you can go around, have, your self-service in Slack or web page to do it, and different kind of automation. But the way I think we could envision it is that, hey, let's have IAM role as a resource. Let's have F3 as a resource. And then it lets us basically have this Helm chart as one cohesive unit.